Hey everybody, Sister Fantastic here, and welcome to today's video. It's a get ready with me, and I want to do a quick look today, something easy for the holidays, something kind of green, but not really like shamrock green. You know what I'm saying? Like a mint green maybe. So anyway, I've got this palette here from iconiclondon. It's called the Treat Yourself eyeshadow palette, and I've only used it like one time, and I want to go back into it, and I want to play in those greens. So anyway, for the complexion today, I've concentrated on skincare, but I just want to go in with a primer. I've got this one from Yensa. It's like a glowing type primer, and I think that's all I'm going to put on my skin for today. Sometimes you just want to wear a primer instead of a foundation. And just bring a bit of glow to the skin, you know, and just focus on some hydration rather than foundation and powder and all that stuff. So I want to have some fun with this palette today and do an eye look. And now that we're getting closer to Christmas, I'm starting to think about, you know, greens and green eye looks and, you know, more Christmassy type vibes with gold and silver, you know, things like that. Okay, so we've got the primer on, so let's get into this palette. I've got a brand new brush from Lorella that I want to try out. This is the LC26. It's slanted and it's fluffy and it's kind of like flat also. So I'm thinking it'll do several things. So I really want to try this brush today. Okay, so we've got several greens to choose from. There's this yellowish green here. It's called Butter Wouldn't Melt. Then there's Sprinkles right there. And then Sherbet right there. And then we've got this like bluish green. It's called Blueberry Sucker. It's a really pretty bluish green. And then So Fresh right here, which is like another kind of turquoise shade. And then we've got this dark brown that we can deepen things up with. And there's some golds in the palette, so I feel like I can do something, you know, really nice here. So let's go in with this Butter Wouldn't Melt shade. This kind of, it looks like a lima bean green. Y'all like lima beans? I don't like them. Anyway, they're really popular in North Carolina. And they make them and cook dumplings with them. Yeah, dumplings. You know, those flat kind of pastry. They call it butter beans and pastry. Anyway, they serve it together. And it's a regional dish. And if you like lima beans and you like those flat southern style dumplings, I mean, you would like it. And they're not the lima beans. They're not those small lima beans, the green lima beans. They're the butter beans, those big fat ones. And I like them the least of all. I just don't like them. This is really easy to work with. I mean, you can create a shape with it. You can blend with it. You put quite a bit of shadow on the brush. And it's just, this palette blends like a dream. It's really super easy to work with. I'm not looking for a long, lengthy get ready with me today. I just want to do something that's fun and, you know, has a bit of a Christmas vibe to it. I just want to keep going over that one spot that seems to, it's like a hot spot on my eye. I have to always apply more shadow right there. Right there, that little spot. And then once I get it on, I've got more on that eye than I do this eye. So then I go back to this eye and apply some more over here. It's a conundrum. But anyway, that's what happens when you have eyes that... I don't have what you call a symmetrical face. It's different. You know, each side is different. And each eye is different. And each side of my mouth is different. So, each side of my chin, you know, my jawline is different. So, it's always a challenge. Okay, I'm going to stick with that same brush. And I'm going to go into... Let me go into this other mat over here. It's called So Fresh. It's kind of a bluish green. And let's just put some more. Put some more in the crease. And just to kind of deepen things up. And that's pretty. How's the weather where you guys are at? Here in Savannah today, it has been raining some. It's cloudy. And it's going to rain. The prediction is all night tonight. So I've got daylight coming in the window here. It's not sunny daylight, but it's enough for me to film with. And so there's no glare from the sun bouncing off the cars or anything like that. That's kind of fun. I'm going to keep this brush right here. I may come back to it. Okay, now I'm going to take a smaller brush. This is the Laurielatimer LC22. It's kind of a tapered, fluffy brush. And I'm going to go underneath the lash line. Let me make sure this is... I think I used green on this the last time I used it. So it's going to be okay, I think. Anyway, I'm going to go underneath the lash line, and I want to definitely use this blueberry sucker shade, and I want to use one of these golds as well. So, but for right now, let me go in with Fudge Cake, that dark brown, and just deepen things up a little bit. And I'm not really looking for anything dramatic. I want to keep this where y'all can see what I'm doing. But just a little something, something right there in that outer corner. And I really don't want to smoke that up too far up or too far in. I just want something right there on that outer corner. Okay. And this is a really nice, it's really nice in this palette to have a dark shade like this. It's really not that dark. I mean, you could actually use it to create a shape with your eye, you know, and then use a lighter shade to kind of blend it out, even if that's the way you want it to go. Okay, that's about all I want to do on that dark brown. So now, let's think about these shimmers. I've got this blueberry sucker. I think I'm just going to use my finger. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? So I'm just going to go right here on the outer part of the lid. And just blend that right into the brown. This is a really pretty shade. I really like it. It's kind of like one of those seafoam greens, you know what I mean? This is the kind of shade I used to wear in high school all the time. Okay, and now I'm going to switch fingers and I'm going to pick up on one of these golds. Let's see, we've got Sugar Rush here, which is kind of light. Then we have this Coffee Whip. I think I'm going to use Coffee Whip. Let's put that on the inner part. It's kind of got like some brighter green in it, like Toffee Whip. That's what it's called, Toffee Whip, not Coffee Whip. But anyway, it's got like some green and gold, and it's just it's a really pretty duochrome. I think it would go good with the browns too. Okay, now this eye. I'm holding my hand funny because I got shadow on all my fingers. Trying to decide which one I was going to use. That's a bit darker than I thought it was going to be. Let me wipe my fingers off. And I may go back into that light shade. That one that was right there. That bluish green one that I used has got some like silver in it. It's really pretty. Alright, let's just, what was it called? Sugar Rush. Let's just go right on top of that. And add a little bit of that icy whiteness. Oh yeah, that's what I'm looking for right there. In fact, I may want to grab a brush and use this for the inner corner as well, because it is such a pretty color. Let me make sure I'm not spreading shadow everywhere on everything I touch. Alright, let me grab this complex culture brush. It's really great for that inner corner look. Okay. Almost dipped into pink lemonade just then. Okay. Okay, there's the brightness that I was looking for. Okay. I need to do my brows and put some concealer on. Let me do those things and I will be back and we will finish up. Okay, y'all, I'm back and I finished up with some mascara. I used the FanFest from Benefit, this little sample, which is starting to run low maybe a little bit, but anyway, I sure have been enjoying it. And then I used this Trace Loose Intense Liner. It's in the shade Dreamer, which is like a turquoise blue color underneath the lash line. And then I went over that with that eyeshadow that I used in the crease, that kind of olive butter bean. It's called Butter Wouldn't Melt. I went over that with that shade right there just to kind of soften it because it was a little bit bright. And that's about it. I did my concealer and powder, and then I put on blush and a little bit of highlighter. The highlighter that I'm using today is a liquid highlighter. It's from Trifle Cosmetics. It's called Liquid Glow, Liquid Illuminator. So I shook it up real good, and here's the swatch on my hand, but look at that. Isn't that pretty? So anyway, I added that to the tops of my cheeks and my nose, and just a tiny little bit here on my chin. And that's really all I did. I'm trying to keep the look simple today. So I'm going to go in with a lip liner and a lip gloss and finish this off. This is the Appeal Gel lip liner in the shade Next Level. So let's get this on. Super creamy, super easy to use, such a pretty bright pink color, and I have 2 of these now, so I can use it without any fear of running out anytime soon. Alright, now I'm going to go in with the lip gloss from Gerard Cosmetics. I really like this one. It's got a really pretty peach kind of color to it. It's called Salmon, and it just really feels good on the lips and adds a nice warmth to lip looks. And bam, we're making a statement. Okay, I'm going to spray everything down. Just a quick look today. Skip the lashes, skip foundation. I did do skincare and a primer, and then some blush and, you know, other highlighter and so forth. But, you know, I just wanted to skip the foundation. So anyway, that is the look. So anyway, it's pretty. That brown kind of makes everything look a little more olivey. And but I still have some brightness with the, you know, the inner corner highlight, and then of course this this liner. This is a beautiful liner. These gel eyeliners from Trace Loose Beauty are so good, and they offer long staying power. So if you have a problem with gel eyeliners just fading away, you know, try the ones from Trace Loose, and sometimes you can find them on sale. Okay. Oh, I did do my brows. Y'all know my brow routine though, with the brow pencil, and then I use the gel, the Trace Loose Beauty eyebrow gel to set them, and that's it. So anyway, that is it for me today. Hope you all enjoyed the video, and give me a thumbs up if you would, please. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. I'd like to invite you to do it. And this palette, y'all, is so much fun. Every time I use it, I really like the way the looks turn out. So even though they look kind of pastel-y like, this look is not, it doesn't scream spring to me. And I think it would be very suitable for a Christmas gathering. Okay. Thank you very much for all the support and all the love, all the friendship, all the comments, all the thumbs ups, all the love. And I hope you all come back really soon to my channel. God bless you today is my prayer. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.